ProWrestlingTees.com/616Entertainment is the only place to grab an official t-shirt for the channel. There's a million of them. Check them out. This video is also brought to you in part by the Patreon producers, without whom content like this would not be possible. What's up, Dan-Dans? Welcome to 616 Nitro Season 2! This is the big Season 2 premiere of 616 Nitro. Now you can see on the way to the ring is the Phenom, The Undertaker, but what is he doing stepping in to a WCW ring? Now I could pretend that I don't know, I could pretend that you don't know, but here's the deal, you do know because you saw the thumbnail for the video. This is a big WWF versus WCW did you hear how I said that? I meant to say tag team elimination match. And obviously at this point, as the People's Champion, The Rock makes his way to the ring. Team WWF so far is comprised of The Undertaker, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And who will be the final member of Team WWF? Now here's the deal. We all saw the Invasion in 2001, and we all know it sucked. This is not gonna suck. We got some players here. The final member of Team WWF is the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Now when I say we got some players here, I did have to be careful. Because if you're gonna use guys like Hall and Nash and Randy Savage and Hogan, where do they go? Because all four of those guys were in WCW during the prime, but they came from the WWF, so it was hard to place them, so I didn't use them. The first member of Team WCW is Vader. Big Van Vader, if you nasty. You see what I mean? We got players here. Now, some of you might be a little younger than I am, and you might not remember Vader very well. Let me tell you something. Over in Japan and in the early 90s in WCW, Vader was the motherfucker, alright? And he's a key player here. Member number 2 of Team WCW. World Championship Wrestling's People's Champion. The Master of the Diamond Cutter. DDP Diamond Dallas Page. I'm excited for you guys to see how these teams are going to shake out. And then in the comments, member number 3, who is it? It's the five-time WCW World Champion, Booker T. And you can see I put him in a retro outfit. I didn't go with his more modern WWE look with the dreadlocks and the trunks instead of the tights. This is WCW Booker T. Okay, it's the master of the Harlem Hangover, the Spinneroonie, the bookend, the scissor kick, and the captain of Team WCW, the franchise, the icon, Sting. Holy shit. So Dan-Dans, there you have it. That's Team WWF, that's Team WCW. This is an 8-man tag team elimination match, Survivor Series style, you could say. Get in the comments right now and let me know who wins, Team WWF or Team WCW? And I'm simming this, so I have nothing to do with the result. Starting off is a match we never got to see, Shawn Michaels versus Sting. I would have paid a lot of money to see this match. We can see Sting immediately going for double dragon screws, trying to wear down those legs before he locks on the Scorpion Deathlock. But Shawn Michaels going for a cover already. Get the fuck out of here. What do you think is going to happen? Oh my goodness! The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels team up on the Stinger and suplex him right out of the ring. Now I can see Stone Cold is going after the Stinger out there. The Rock is going after the Stinger. The Rock has a steel chair. What is Team WCW doing? Thank you, guys. Good fucking God. Get involved here. Your captain's about to get counted out, for Christ's sake. God damn. This is big business. This is real big business. Sting almost just got counted out. And if that happened, I might have felt like I needed to scrap this whole episode. Because that would have felt real fucky. But goodness gracious, we've got a steel chair in the ring. Sting has taken damage from every member of Team WWF. He's got to get out of here. He's got to make a tag and take a breather, and he does! Here comes Big Van Vader! Two powerhouses will collide. Look at the axe handle to the spine of the dead man. And are the eras mixed a little bit? Sure. We've got classic Undertaker. We have classic Booker T. More modern Shawn Michaels. What are you going to do, alright? Vader with a big left hand to the skull of the Undertaker. Taker's ripping at that mask there. Now, you've gone into the comments, you have left your prediction, and it's okay for you to go back and update your prediction as time goes on. Because if you, Team WCW is going to win, nobody's going to get eliminated. Let's say someone from Team WCW gets eliminated early, get back in there. Update your pick. Stone Cold Steve Austin makes his way into the ring with a hard right hand to the skull of Vader, who makes a tag to Diamond Dallas Page. Now we have two guys here who use a variation of a front-facing neckbreaker as their finisher. DDP with the Diamond Cutter, Stone Cold with the Stunner. Now if either one of these guys lands one of those offensive maneuvers, you gotta think that's gonna be it. Who the fuck brought that chair in the ring? Was it The Rock? That thing's just gonna lay there for the whole fucking match now because there is disqualifications. And I don't think anyone's gonna risk it as DDP lands a running elbow drop to the back. Stone Cold Steve Austin. These guys, this is a striking fest so far. And I do believe there is a 60-minute time limit on this match. So we're gonna have to see how this plays out. If we go to a drawski, we're going to have to take the remaining members and match them back up. There must be a winner on this opening contest here on 616 Nitro Season 2. And I like what Team WCW and now Team WWF, I like what they're doing. Look at this double team maneuver, double powerbomb on Stone Cold Steve Austin. We are seeing every member practically up to this point of this match. They're all getting involved. It's not like Booker T and DDP are tagging each other back and forth over and over. They continue to bring fresher and fresher wrestlers into this ring. Look at this test of strength. No winner! The Rock and Booker T lock up and nobody's able to take advantage. Now, Dan Ans, I'm also going to ask, what do you think of my picks for Team WWF and Team WCW? And keep in mind, guys like the Outsiders, guys like Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, they played both sides during prominent portions of their career, and it didn't really feel right sticking them on one or the other, you know? Because the Outsiders and Hogan, not necessarily Hogan, but the Outsiders came to WCW as the NWO. They were invaders from the other side. So even during their height in WCW, they were still like, oh, we're not on this team. So it would have felt fucky, you know? As DDP and The Undertaker come face to face, which hasn't happened since the last time it actually happened in real life, where the WWF booked Booker T, DDP into that horrific fucking stalker angle. What a pile of shit that was. But it's at this moment, Dan Dans, that I want to give a shout out to a Dan Dan that I met in person at AEW Rampage last week. I want to say it was last week. Maybe at the time that you're seeing this is the week before last week. I don't fucking know. It's late. What do you want? I ran into a Dan Dan named Peter at AEW Rampage. I was there with a couple buddies of mine. My podcast co-host, the artist formerly known as Mike Charles. No Taxes Nigel Bravo over from twitch.tv/StokeRowComedy. We went over to the, got some waters, got some beers. I think you can probably tell who was drinking the water and who was drinking the beers. We were about to go find our seats, and then I hear someone say, hey, what's up, or whatever, and I ended up having a little conversation with a Dan Dan named Peter, and that was very cool. Thanks for coming over and saying hi. Oh shit, DDP! Oh my goodness. Team WCW loses a member to a fucking count out. I can't believe this. Diamond Dallas Page, you dumb motherfucker. Anyway, Peter, thanks for coming over and saying hi. That was very cool. And then my podcast co-host, the artist, busted my fucking balls when we went to go find our seats. He was like, okay, celebrity, let's go. What's funny is I was also at the first dance, AEW Rampage. Oh, that was Dynamite, not Rampage, sorry. At AEW Rampage, the first dance, I ran into another Dan, whose name I did not catch, but there was a funny moment where he said hi and then he went to give me a fist bump, but we were both holding our CM Punk ice cream bars that we got for free that night. And I was like, oh yeah, let's do that. And then I had to like angle my wrist away from his ice cream bar so we didn't like clack our fucking ice cream together. That was a funny moment. So yeah, I ran into a couple Dan-Dans at a couple of AEW shows. And holy shit, man, it's been a month since 616 Nitro Season 1 ended. A lot has happened in the world of wrestling, hasn't it? Holy shit, I feel like we have a lot to talk about. As Booker T comes into the ring, tagged from Big Van Vader. Now, we're 13 minutes in. We have one very uneventful elimination as Diamond Dallas Page was eliminated off a fucking countout. Can't believe that. I said this was not going to suck, unlike the Invasion. But that first elimination sucked. I mean, we got to be the fuck honest now. As Booker T locks in the camel clutch, looking to break the Rock's back, make him humble, you know what I'm saying? Goodness gracious. Did you guys watch All Out the other night? Holy fuck, man. I'm telling you right now, All Out. Oh no! It's happening again! The Rock locks in the sharpshooter outside the ring! Team WWF keeps throwing WCW members over the ropes, and they are crowding them on the outside. They want to win this by hook, not Taz's son, or by crook. And they're going to keep pulling this count-out bullshit as Booker T fights away from The Rock and Austin. Booker T makes his way back into the ring. Team WCW does not lose another member, thank God. Look at Total Elimination from Vader and Booker T on The Undertaker. What agility from the near 400-pounder as The Undertaker has gotten some color here. Goodness me. Big belly-to-belly suplex from Big Van Vader. An elbow drop to the black heart of The Undertaker. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah. All Out 2021, I'm telling you, is going to stand the test of time as one of the best wrestling pay-per-views ever. I'm fucking serious. And if you didn't see it, I'm sorry. I am sorry that you didn't see it. And I'm telling you guys right now, I have no interest in starting a war or anything, but I'm telling you this right now. If you haven't gotten on board with AEW, you're missing out. You are simply missing out. And I implore you to give it a chance, because what you are not getting and what you've been missing as a wrestling fan, it's out there. Stone Cold Stunner on Sting! The captain of Team WCW eats a stunner for his deeds on the outside of the ring! Oh my goodness, is Stone Cold gonna pay the ultimate price? Nearly! Stone Cold Steve Austin nearly eliminated by countout. What a fucking wild war this has been as the two lock up in enemy territory for Booker T. Look at this. Super kick from Booker T. Austin's up with a clothesline. My commentary is heating the fuck up because this match is heating up. As Booker T makes a tag to the powerhouse, the resident powerhouse, as Austin unloads on Booker T. Look out, big suplex. Austin with a vertical suplex on the big man, who makes a tag to Shawn Michaels in the early 90s, mid-90s maybe. Look at Vader Bomb! Austin goes down with the power bomb. I know the Vader Bomb's the move out of the corner. Look at that tackle from Vader. Shawn Michaels came in a big way, but now he's getting covered. Nearly a pinfall elimination there for Team WCW. Total elimination on Stone Cold. DualShock 4 battery level low. Thanks for the fucking interruption. Thanks a lot. Vader has been brought into enemy territory here as Shawn Michaels is looking to take him up. A little bit of top rope action here. Look out! Oh no! Vader with the powerbomb! Top rope! Vader just powerbombed Shawn Michaels off the top rope. And then he smushes Stone Cold like a bug under his shoe. Get the fuck out of here. This is back and forth action as Shawn Michaels slams him on a chair. I don't know how The Undertaker became the legal man. There's too much going on. Vader's just smushing fuckers left and right, and blood is pouring out of the head of The Undertaker. His goddamn skull might be cracked in two at this rate. Booker T needs to capitalize on the blood loss of The Undertaker, and this is not how you do it. This is Undertaker giving Booker T a little taste of his medicine. Hanging him upside down, blood rushing to the brain, gonna ruin his equilibrium as Booker goes low. Team WCW, taking a page out of Team WWF's book. They're willing to do this any way possible as Booker throws The Undertaker outside the ring, who is now leaking ministry juice all over the crowd. Goodness me. In the ring, Booker T hits Shawn Michaels with a scissor kick. We're nearly at the halfway point, the 30-minute point, and only one elimination has gone down. Super kick from Booker T. Building a head of steam, momentum on his side, but Undertaker raking the eyes, saying, I don't think so. You are coming over to my side of the ring, and we're going to put a beating on you. Goodness gracious. Look out, look out, look out! Oklahoma Slam! Booker T's head may have hit that steel chair. You gotta add a little flavor sometimes, you know. There's a spiked DDT for the master of the Harlem Hangover. Undertaker makes a tag to the Rock. Booker T's about to get suplexed out of the ring for his deeds. Good thing he made the tag. He's not gonna get countered out over there. Vader is saying any bitch could get it. You know what I'm saying? Samoan drop. Vader gets dumped outside the ring, and the Countout Brigade are on their way. Shawn Michaels with the German suplex on the floor. Look at Sting. Tombstone to the Rock in the ring. Team WCW needs to get their man in the ring. They need to not worry about the Rock. They're doing damage to the Rock, but Vader is getting fucking triple teamed out there, and he fights back. Kicks to the ribs of Stone Cold, and I don't know what's good. It's so fast. Vader with a big clothesline on the Rock. He's tagging out. Needs to take a breather. In comes Booker T. And The Rock is saying, save me, Undertaker, please. Vader with the double axe handle. Booker T tuning up the spinneroonie. Undertaker says, what are you doing? We're in the middle of an 8-man tag team elimination match. And now the striking battle goes down once again. Dan, this is season 2. Super kick of 616 Nitro. Big boot. And I have some big episodes on the way. If anyone's disappointed that Season 2 is starting, and it's Fire Pro, a game that we've seen several times, I thought maybe we would see something new on Season 2. You're going to see a lot of new stuff on Season 2. Believe you me. I don't know why I said believe you me. I don't like that phrase. But I do like Michael Bisping, and it's the name of his podcast. I'm going to give you a look at this big gorilla press from The Undertaker. Smashes Booker T down face first, and Undertaker may be calling for the Tombstone pile driver. Booker T might want to get the fuck out of Dodge at this point. Look out! No, he didn't tombstone him. He just threw him out of the ring, and here comes the Countout Brigade. I'll pull the curtain back a little bit and let you guys know about some shit that's coming up. Hopefully next week, we got a big episode. 10 features, 10 must-have features for AEW's first video game. The script is already written. I wrote it about an hour ago, as a matter of fact. And I'm going to answer a big request. Booker T is going to get counted out. Booker T barely makes it into the ring. We have 2 steel chairs in the ring now. Super kick! Super kick! Why is Booker not going for a cover off these super kicks? Team WWF could be down. They could have lost a member, but I feel like Team WCW is just not... They're not going for the kill. I don't know why. Undertaker with a tombstone! Undertaker tombstones Booker T, but it's too little too late. Neither one of them are legal. As Vader with the fucking tackle on Stone Cold Steve Austin. But peel the curtain back on another episode that's coming up that you guys have been asking for. Vader with the cover, but he's in enemy territory. It's not going to happen. You guys have been asking me to play Wrestling Empire from M. Dickey, which I know this is a series of games that have been around for a long, long time, and they're finally on console now. Wrestling Empire's on Switch. I'm going to tell you this. I played it a little bit earlier. I never jumped into Wrestling Empire for a multitude of reasons, but number one, I looked at it and I was like, this looks like shit. I don't get it. This looks like shit. But you guys have been asking for so fucking long for me to play this game. I bought it. I paid $20 for it. I bought it. And I played it. Guys, it's the biggest fucking piece of shit I've ever played in my life. Is that the bit? Is it that it sucks? And that's why people like it, because it sucks? It's kind of... You know, like Tim and Eric is like purposely bad, but it's so bad that it's really funny, and they have a harness on that. Wrestling Empire is a fucking horrible piece of shit, and I hate it. And I'm gonna play it because you guys asked me to, but I do not understand what the attraction is, and maybe I'm walking all over it. You know, maybe it's hit me right in the face. You guys want me to play it so that I make fun of it and I rage on it. But yeah, it's just as big a piece of shit as I thought it was. What's that horrible game I played? Wrestling, 5-Star Wrestling? 5-Star Wrestling is better than Wrestling Empire. 5-Star Wrestling at least has a competent engine that it runs on. Wrestling Empire is a dog's dick. It's fucking horrible. Anyway. I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know who's legal. This is just a complete shit show. As The Rock nails a dragon screw on Booker T. I'm assuming The Rock and Booker T are legal. Not anymore, as The Rock makes a tag to The Undertaker. I don't know why I thought 3D! What the fuck? Sting and Booker T with a 3D on The Undertaker. And why is no one going for a pin? What is happening here? Uh-oh! Scorpion Death Drop! The Undertaker taps out! Sting with a modified Scorpion Death Drop. Just go with it. Submits The Undertaker in the middle of the ring. It's all tied up at 3 apiece. Diamond Dallas Page has been counted out. The Undertaker has been submitted. Sweet chin music, but Sting no-sells it in classic icon fashion. Here comes the Scorpion Deathlock. Middle of the ring. And Sting taps out Shawn Michaels. What a difference maker the Icon has been. Holy shit. Team WWF had the run of this match for goddamn 30 minutes. And the momentum has turned very quickly as Stone Cold is holding up Sting and The Rock comes into attack. Referee being very lenient with the rules here. 35 minutes into this match, you gotta think these guys are exhausted. And at any point, anyone could get pinned. Look at that, left hand to the back of the head. Sting is exhausted. Sting's exhausted. He's in enemy territory. Big scoop slam. Austin stomping a mud hole in him. As Sting makes the tag to Big Van Vader. I don't know if Austin saw that tag. Vader's sneaking up behind him. Austin's bringing Sting into enemy territory, but he's got his back turned. Vader! Power bomb! Gotta watch out for The Rock, though. 1, 2. No, not quite. If Vader could just go for one of those covers on Team WCW's side, that's all she wrote. But he keeps making the mistake of doing it on the wrong side of the ring. And now we see even the big man, Vader, is exhausted. Austin, back suplex, and Vader's head crashed off that chair. The Rock comes in. The fresh man looking to take out Vader. Here we go. But Vader going for the powerbomb, and Stone Cold, the wily veteran Stone Cold. All these guys are wily veterans. Let's be the fuck honest. Stops the attack. Vader with the splash, center of the ring. 1, 2. Not quite. Austin makes the save. At this point, there's no other way. We got to be realistic. Stone Cold, who's the captain of Team WWF. Take 2. Who's the captain of Team WWF, by the way. Obviously, the WWF MVP. That's 2 times right there. Rock was fucked. And Stone Cold came in and made the difference. Axe handle to the back. Vader needs a breather. He's going to tag in Booker T, the 5-time WCW champion. Look at this. The Rock smashing Vader in the corner, but once again, he needs to turn his sights to Booker T as Vader scoops him up, suplex outside the ring. The Rock with a horrible landing on the back of his head. Booker T with a belly-to-belly suplex on Stone Cold. Booker T's getting distracted now by Austin. Austin rakes the neck, guillotines the neck across the ropes. This is a big opening for The Rock, who tags in Stone Cold for some reason. A little confused about that. The Rock had an opening there. I don't know why he didn't just take it, but he tags in the captain of Team WWF, who eats a sidewalk slam for his deeds. Can Booker T... Look out! Look out! Bookend! Right in front of The Rock! I think Booker T knew that The Rock was going to be able to make that save, but that was just a fuck you. That was a fuck you to The Rock. Right in front of him, hits The Rock. He hits The Rock's finisher. Austin with a big clothesline on Booker T off the ropes, drops the elbow to the face. Here we go. Look out! Look out! Scissor kick! Austin goes face first into the steel chairs. 1, 2, 3! Oh my goodness, it is 3-on-1. Team WCW against The Rock. Can the People's Champion overcome the odds? There's a dragon screw on Booker T. The Rock at this point has got to pitch a fucking perfect game. He's got to throw a no-hitter. He's got to have a flawless run against 3 of the greatest wrestlers in WCW history, and I got to be honest, I don't think it's going to happen. How can one man combat Booker T, Vader, and Sting? Oh my goodness, Vader with the soup bones, the clubs to the head of The Rock, who could easily be concussed at this point. As we approach the 40-minute mark, and look at the brilliance of the People's Champion, bringing Vader into the corner, but it doesn't matter! Power, no, reversal! 1, 2, 3, no, my goodness! There's a Scorpion Deathlock for your deeds. The Rock has done everything he can to turn the tide here. If he were 3 inches on the other side of the ring, Vader's out. And The Rock at that point is down 2-1 instead of 3-1. This has got to be it. 1, 2, oh my! If you don't think The Rock, total elimination! If you don't think The Rock is a motherfucker, you're stupid. He gave it everything he had, Dan Dans. The Rock gave it every ounce of will and determination, blood, sweat, and tears. Booker T with a spinneroni for the ages. But how do you come back against Vader, Sting, and Booker T? It's not going to happen. And there it is. I don't know, match evaluation 88%? How the fuck could it have been better? 43 minutes, you have a great Survivor Series style match. Dan Dans. This was the Season 2 premiere of 616 Nitro. I hope you had a blast with it. Team WCW, despite going down early, comes back in a big way. Team WCW victorious over Team WWF. If you would like to see more WCW versus WWF wars, let me know. I can make it happen. Until next week, I love you, and I'll see you soon.